Our faculty and staff believe in work, hard work, and they truly exhibit a spirit that is not afraid.
War Eagle.
There goes Davis. Oh, my God. Davis is going to run it all the way back. Auburn's going to win the football game.
We're about excellence and innovation.
There's something about this Auburn culture. There's something about this Auburn family.
I believe in Auburn.
War Eagle.
And love it.
We're a football school, but we're also an everything school.
War Eagle Auburn fans, and welcome to the Everything Auburn podcast. I'm your host, Auburn Communications Director Preston Sparks, and this is the place for learning all about the amazing people, places, traditions, and work, hard work, that sets Auburn apart from the rest. Seinfeld was a show about nothing, but this is a podcast about everything Auburn. With this segment, we're going to take a look at Auburn's College of Nursing, which offers a nationally ranked nursing program that has steadily grown in enrollment, expert faculty, outreach, and research efforts, as well as expanded facility offerings. We have with us College of Nursing Dean Gregg Newschwander, who, upon completing his tenure as Dean, is here to detail it all for us. Thanks so much for being here on the podcast, Dean Newschwander. So let's start things off by having you first provide us with an overview of the College of Nursing.
Well, it's great to be here. I appreciate you asking me to do this. The College of Nursing was established as a school of nursing in 1979. So this is our 45th year. We're celebrating this year. We have about 1,200 students in pre-nursing, the baccalaureate program, the master's program, and 2 of our doctoral programs. So excellent students, excellent faculty that have been with us for a long time. Our graduates are sought after by all of the hospitals and agencies across the Southeast, and the hospitals and agencies know they come prepared, and so most of our graduates have jobs before they graduate.
Wow, very good. And I know the college is obviously advancing the land-grant mission of Auburn University, so can you talk a little bit about the outreach and research efforts that are underway?
Sure. We have more than 30 outreach programs in the college. A lot of them have to do with kids. We have Tiger Check, which is an assessment of kids' health, mostly in the elementary schools. We have camps during the summer for kids with asthma, kids with neurological problems. We have programs that encourage breastfeeding, safe sleep for babies. You know, we really believe in the land-grant mission, so all of the programs that we have are targeted at making the population of Alabama healthier. So that's why we spend most of our time on kids, is because you have to get them early, and they have to learn about nutrition and exercise and all of those kinds of things. We have a remote clinic in Chambers County that uses telemedicine. We have brick and mortar clinics in Auburn, and we have a mobile clinic that serves most of Opelika and beyond. We have international outreach as well. We have programs in Ecuador and West Africa, in Spain, in Scotland. As far as the research side, it parallels nicely with the outreach side. We do research in all of those things that Alabama is sort of negatively known for. We do diabetes research in obesity, nutritional disorders, and maternal and infant mortality and morbidity, which is an area that's getting a lot of attention nationwide. So we're right on the cutting edge of that one. But as I said, all of our research is sort of pointed at trying to improve the health of people of Alabama.
It's always great to hear how Auburn is at work in the community and beyond. Great examples of that. So let's discuss now the impressive growth of faculty, student enrollment, and facility offerings that I know has occurred here since your tenure as dean.
I came in 2009. At that time, we had 12 faculty, and we had about 130 students in the undergraduate major. We had 12 students in the graduate program. So today, we have about 600 students in the major programs, the baccalaureate program, the master's program, the DNP program, and the PhD program. About 400 or so are in the undergraduate major. And so we've got about 41 faculty now, up from 12. So that's big. The transformation in our facility has been amazing. We were in Miller Hall when I got here. So when we built this building's about 90,000 square feet, so it's a lot bigger. And the skills lab and the simulation suite that we have is as high-tech as it can be. We're doing virtual reality things in the labs now, and all of those things contribute to the experiential learning of our students that makes them ready to hit the ground running when they get into the clinical setting. So
Yeah.
It offers them an opportunity to try out things in the lab, to make a few mistakes in the lab, and to do all those things before they get into the hospital with real people. So it's really transformed the way we teach. Almost every faculty member in the building is engaged in simulation learning at some point. Just this physical movement of us to this building has made a tremendous difference in how we educate our students.
That's great. It's a very impressive facility. Just walking through it's extremely state-of-the-art. It's great. And of course, the College of Nursing time and again has received major accolades through national and state rankings, right?
Absolutely, yeah. We are nationally accredited, and the last 2 years, 2 different websites have ranked us number 1 in Alabama. That is the best nursing program in Alabama. And recently, our nurse practitioner program was ranked number 10 in the nation. So we're real pleased with those rankings, and while we don't chase them, we're happy to have them.
And I know you're currently in the accreditation process for your nursing graduate programs, correct?
Correct. As I said, we're nationally accredited by the Commission on Collegiate Nursing Education. In 2021, our undergraduate program was accredited and with no recommendations and no concerns, which President Gouge said was the cleanest accreditation he'd ever seen. So
Nice.
that was nice. So the master's and doctoral program are we have an on-site accreditation visit next month, and we assume that the outcome of that will be similar to our baccalaureate program. So
That's wonderful, wonderful. I understand as well that nursing's first class of PhD students began their course of study just this past fall. Can you detail that a bit for us?
they did start. We started with just 2 students, and that was our plan, was to start small. So those students are fully engaged in coursework right now and starting to work with the faculty and contribute to their research efforts. The program will grow incrementally, slowly. We need some more tenure-track faculty who have active programs of research so that we can engage those students fully in the work of the faculty and prepare them to be faculty somewhere down the line. It sort of makes us feel like we're a grown-up organization now that we have undergraduate, master's, doctor of nursing practice, and the PhD program. So we've got all the kinds of programs we want. There may be some different tracks in the master's program that are going to come along.
Let's talk now just a bit about maybe the challenges that nurses are facing out in the field. How is Auburn kind of helping them address that?
As we look to the future, there's a sort of a perfect storm brewing. Everybody knows there's a nursing shortage. One of the reasons that there's a nursing shortage is that there's a faculty shortage. And so last year, 90,000 applicants nationwide who were fully qualified were turned away because there were too few faculty.
Wow.
So when you think you have a group of 90,000 that could contribute to the workforce and you can't educate them, that's a problem. The third part of the perfect storm is that people are older, they're living longer, they're living with multiple chronic illnesses, so there's a bigger need, and the people who are sick are really sick. So in the future, hospitals will become mostly just big ICUs, and most of the chronic illness will be dealt with in the community, in the clinics, at home, those kinds of things. So technology is going to play a big role in that, but the technology of today is not the technology of tomorrow, and it's certainly not the technology of 5 or 10 years from now. So we can't focus our students on the technology. What we focus them on is critical thinking skill, clinical decision-making skills, ethical reasoning, those kinds of things that contribute to professional practice. The technology will come along and it will change and they'll adjust to that. But if we can build them into consummate professionals, the rest will take care of itself, I think. But we need to work on the numbers. As I said, we need more tenure-track faculty to boost the research, but we also need more clinical faculty. We need more clinical agencies where we can send students. That's our largest challenge, I think, right now, is that we're kind of in a rural area. We send our students all over the state to get the kind of clinical experiences that they need. So they go to Mobile, they go to Atlanta, they go to Birmingham. That's a challenge to fit that into their schedule, But the experiences they get in those places, they can't get here.
Yeah.
So we're constantly looking for more clinical agencies so that we can increase our enrollments and contribute to the lessening of the shortage.
Now, I always like to add a call to action for our listeners. So for the prospective students that are out there, how might they connect with your college if they're interested in a career in nursing?
Yeah, a couple of ways. We have a recruiter who goes out to high schools and middle schools and talks about nursing and healthcare in general, and is available for engagement with students in those places. And I would encourage them to talk with our recruiter if there's something that they're interested in. There's our website. We have a great student services department and terrific advising. So we'll start advising students in high school and then carry them through all the way so that students know our student services group.
Was there anything else you might like to add for the listener?
You know, I think people talk about Auburn being a special place, and I agree with that. The college itself offers sort of a small college feel with big university resources. And that, to me, is sort of the best of both worlds. And, you know, as I said, our graduates get jobs. They get good jobs. The research infrastructure is growing, and we're contributing to the body of knowledge and improvement of practice. I think, you know, we have great administrative support. We have great friends who contribute to our financial well-being. I think we're in a great place, and I think the future is really bright, and there's going to be a lot more innovation. There's going to be a lot more technology. There's going to be a lot more interdisciplinary work. We do work with the BCom, College of Medicine. We work with all of the agents, all of the units across the campus. And I think that's a key to the future of nursing practice, is that it's going to be team-built. It's going to be patient-focused. And so we help our students understand what their role is in that team and how to work with the team. I think those things are exciting things for the future, and I'll be happy to watch it happen.
Well, thanks so much again, Dr. Newschwander, for joining the podcast and enlightening us on all things nursing. Really appreciate it. Hope everyone listening learned a few new things and grew their knowledge of everything Auburn. Make sure to check back on our show for future episodes as we continue to look at everything that makes Auburn so special. War Eagle.